Here we go. And it's live! Hey guys, Gogsy here, and welcome back to Pass the Mic. Today we've been joined by Coby and Charlie as we look at today's 3 p.m. Scottish Premiership action. We've got Kilmarnock against Dundee United, Livingston, Ross County, and St Johnstone, St Mirren. In the words of the great bootlegger, these have the hallmarks of absolute classics. So, time to assign the games. Charlie, I would like you to introduce yourself to the stream because it's your debut today.
Right. Well, hello everybody. I'm Charlie. I'm a Southport fan. If you don't know who Southport are, they're a team in the Conference North. And that's about it. It's my first time doing this. Yeah, that's about it.
I remember my debut.
Today, really.
I was bricking it on my first appearance.
Nah, but you know, Coby, it's all good. Like,
it is.
You'll get your accent slagged, but that's.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say until the accent part starts coming, but I take the brunt of that.
So as it's Charlie's debut today, I'll go with his first. We'll generate.
Please just get Livingston out of the way.
Charlie gets number 1, so Charlie gets Kilmarnock against Dundee United.
Oh, that's the best one you could have got.
I think that's the best game. That's the best game out of them.
I'll go for that.
Yeah, Peter Pollitt starting as well. I've got the teams for them.
It's between me and Coby for paying 20. Sorry, macaroni. So between 1 and 2. Right. So the game number 1.
I've never been so stressed for a draw in my life.
Game number 1 is Livingston Ross County. Game number 2 is St Johnstone St Mirren. This is for Coby. So Coby gets St Johnstone and St Mirren. So I've got Livingston Ross County.
Oh, I'll take that. I love watching the Saints. I'm not going to say which one.
I'm pretty jealous of Jordan.
It's got no written all over it.
What's that, Charlie?
I said I'm pretty jealous of you. Livingston Ross. That was the one.
This
streams. I'm just gonna.
I need to invest in that Fire Stick thing because
it's a thing at St Johnstone TV HD. Is that even a thing? Jesus.
I didn't even know they had fire in St Johnstone in Perth. So
I know.
How am I getting the stream? How am I watching this? Are they on the websites? Are they to stream?
I have no clue. We should
Am
boycott salad games from now on.
Let's have a look. Because they should. I do believe Kilmarnock has its own TV channel, so you should be able to watch it.
Watch Killie v Dundee on PPV. Marvelous, right?
United, mate.
Oh, hang on. Really sorry.
That's our first proper phone call on the stream.
It is. I'm pretty sure. All right, St Johnstone, come on.
N791 says Muller will have a chance to make my weekend. I wonder who you support.
We should boycott salad games on Pass the Mic and Matchday Live.
No, because that gets the second most amount of views.
That is true. So,
we can't afford to boycott a Celtic game.
Even if it's a live ticker we're all going off of, let's just stick with it.
Aye. Even if we have to go through smoke signals to get actual notice of the game.
I know. If I've got to have a little pedal bike thing here to get the TV going, like, nope. And then there was 2.
Oh, where's Charlie going? Oh,
I think he had to take some phone call or something. I'm not sure.
It says 2-6. Probably on the phone to his bud.
Yeah.
You know what it's like.
This St Johnstone audio is something else. Bloody hell. It's going through my ears.
Traffic, right. I'm Livingston, Ross County, right, cool. So,
Livingston Ross County. That actually might be all right.
That could be a good game.
Could be a hidden gem. Remember last time there was the St Mirren Hamilton game. Everyone was laughing at me for getting it in the first half at least.
Arguably the best game.
Oh yeah, what a game! I mean, in the second half it died down. I was more watching the Hamilton Ultras outside the stadium. All
Yes,
5 of them.
that is why we are on Pass the Mic today.
It
That
is.
we are
And
commentating on games.
I would presume from his profile picture that Ben is a Rangers fan. We are also doing the Rangers game later on.
We are also doing the Hamilton Rangers game. If you follow my Instagram at Gogsy-san, that is where you get your updates for the streams. Because I can't do it on YouTube properly. Otherwise, it clogs up the newsfeed. Coby, question for you: who do you think will win, Aberdeen or Hibs tomorrow?
Aberdeen. I've got to back Aberdeen. Come on now. I think Hibs struggled for a draw last time. I said that on the unaired clip to BT. I think they struggled against St Johnstone. I mean, St Johnstone scored a perfectly good goal, and Hibs got a last-minute penalty. And even the game before against Motherwell, you know, they weren't the best. They weren't as good as they were at the start of the season. And I think Kevin Nisbet, I don't know if he's out, but he definitely got a knock against St Johnstone. I don't know if he's back for it or what, but I just think we're in good form as well. I mean, so obviously Hibs, they've not lost a game, but you know, they can't just write us off. I know we've not played much, but we're coming off like a 6-0 win in Europe, so don't see Hibernian picking.
You've got to flex that.
I don't see the actual. I mean, Hibs, the Scottish Hibs, getting any results in Europe. So, I mean, we'll take that. Ryan Hedges, mate, he's going to score a hat trick. Banging play.
I'm just trying to find the LFC live.
If we need to do some shifting about, if someone can't find any games, I can easily. Do they even have a TV? I don't even know. I don't. Oh yeah, I've got it.
Infinity TV. Is that it?
If in doubt, I've got it here. The only thing I wish, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, but with a Fire Stick, I wish you could do like a split screen, because that would be class for me. If I've got one of the dead games, I can just have the good one next to it.
You know, Hibs, you may be giving Hibs all the plaudits, but
exactly.
To be honest, they're not as good as everyone makes them out to be. I mean,
yeah, if you actually look into it, they've got lots of faults, especially crosses. You know, they've looked really vulnerable at times in their defense. It isn't that great.
Yeah, because like people are saying, Hibs are the best. They are one of the best teams in form at the moment, but they are beatable. Like there is ways to track them down. Well,
St Johnstone were robbed last time against them, so I don't think if you're looking at it, if you're actually looking into it, they're not as great as everyone's making them out to be, and there's definitely ways you can get around it, especially us. We live for crosses into the box and all that, and then crosses to the edge of the box. So if they can't deal crosses against like St Johnstone stuff, I mean, when they've got Sam Collins, well, he's still injured. When they've got players like Hedges waiting for the edge of the box, he's scoring bangers, and he's really in form. I mean, God help them, but I just think we'll beat them. You know, they don't have a great record against us recently, so
yeah. Are you finding
I have to pay £12.50 to watch the game?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you. By the way, you've got to pay.
Yeah, just don't mention the fact you've got to pay.
Yeah.
There's David Galloway.
Hey, you work for Merseyside Rail. You surely
flying fucker work for me.
Merseyside Rail.
Sorry. I'm not allowed. Am I allowed to swear?
You're allowed to swear. Don't worry.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Merseyside Rail.
Sorry.
Apologies for pussies, mate.
Apologies for the language. But you didn't tell me that. What?
I'm going to apologise to absolutely fucking no one.
Okay, right. I wasn't sure whether this was needed. Okay, right. Yeah. But still, you didn't tell me that bit. £12.50.
I'll reimburse you. it'll be part
We'll
of
reimburse you.
Fuck's sake, I've only just renewed my Pornhub subscription as well.
Yes, brilliant.
Oh my knee.
Coby, there's a wee message for you.
I'll be on it soon. Actually, you might need to resend it because I think it's been lost in the post.
Livy.
Well, I need to remember what his name. That name stands for. I can't. No clue. I can't remember. Hope Dundee United get relegated. Sorry, Fraser. Sorry. Didn't mean it, please. Merseyside Rail, honestly. When I was at Liverpool Bournemouth game last season, my train got cancelled. So,
Brilliant.
come on now. It's so down.
First thing he hears about Merseyside Rail, he's like, "I'm complete."
It's literally.
Or actually, no. It was from Manchester. It was on the way there. It was the Manchester one, so you're all right.
No, yeah, that's fuck all to do with us then.
Yeah, I know. it was on the way there because we had. It was a rush. Like every Liverpool
couldn't give two fucks about that.
Every Liverpool game I've been to, apart from maybe last one, has been a rush. The first one, my flight from Aberdeen was delayed 5 hours, and we still made it. The second one went smoothly, and then we got the train from Manchester, and we had a stadium tour booked for like 3, and then we just about made it. We ran and then the last one we drove down, which was fine down to Preston. We stopped off at Preston for a night and then went down. It was all good, but
it's the place to be, Preston. It really is.
I love Preston. Preston's a great place.
It was a Preston.
It might have been back in about 1980. It's not a good place now. It's got what's it got going for it? It's got a Mackey's that we went to that one that we went to.
Oh yeah.
And it's got Deepdale, and other than that, that's about it.
Yeah, I said like
it's literally just
the hotel we were in was like 2 minutes away from Deepdale, so we went there on the way past.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
It was like a Holiday Inn or something.
Yeah. It's a shit all around there though. It's just wheelie bins. The streets are just full of fucking wheelie bins and like.
That's what I don't get. That's why
corner shops. Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna hopefully stay in Aberdeen for as long as, because cost of living, like houses in especially in London, Jesus Christ, it's like I can't house.
Mate, I won't even consider moving out.
It's a little studio flat is going for like what a massive house in Aberdeen would go for. It's mental.
I know, it's ridiculous, mate. I mean, you've got a standard house. I mean, just a standard like 3-bed house down there? You're looking. I'm sure you're looking at least 700 grand, something like that.
Exactly, it's mental.
That's just for a standard like 3-bed house. It's fucking joke, mate. Right. So I've got to register with Kilmarnock TV.
I can't wait for you to get season ticket offers.
I know.
You'll be like,
I'm going to as well.
Discounts on the Killie Pie.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Discounts on the Killie Pie coming your way.
Name.
I've never had a Killie Pie.
Really? Mate,
No.
you've missed out.
I've been at Rugby Park twice, and I've never had them.
Were you at the game
What
in
makes
Scottish
Killie Pie?
No. I wanted to go. Me and my mates wanted to go down, but we couldn't. We had school the next morning.
I was at
the
4 in the morning.
I was at the league game when we were away. It was last season, but I wasn't at the Scottish Cup one, which is unfortunate because what a game! It wasn't on any of the channels because Kelly TV didn't have it and Red TV never had it either. So I was just going off a live ticker on Sky. I was like, "Oh, we're out." It was like 4-4 Andrew Considine, and it was just mental.
Absolutely.
But then the other time I think it was Shinnies. It was the game, you know, Gordon Sawyer's. The one he lost it on. It was that game 3-0.
Oh, brilliant. Right, so it's 10-2 now. We're going to talk through our predictions for each game, starting with Kilmarnock against Dundee United. Charlie, what are you going to say with this one?
I think it's going to be a good game. I can see Dundee United coming out on top, though. I'm going to go for 3-1 Dundee.
United.
Dundee United.
Disclaimer to the chat.
Do we have to differentiate between Dundee and Dundee United? Right. Okay. How many people can I piss off if I keep referring to Dundee United as just Dundee? How many people am I going to piss off in this?
It's like recalling, well, Man City as Manchester. Just Manchester.
Oh, this is gonna be fun as fuck, right?
I hate St Johnson. I forgot how bad St Johnson.
You have to tell me at what point, Gordon, you regret inviting me on this.
I don't regret it at all. I think it's a good laugh.
Here at Gogsy 99 Productions.
We only expect us.
Here,
I'm trying to work out how to pay you. Oh, right, there we go. Right.
I forgot how much I hate St Johnstone Stadium. Like, why is it that colours? It's the way they've got St Johnstone. At least make like boulders, just like one seat.
Yeah, Coby, what are you saying for Dundee United Kilmarnock?
I think it's going to be 2-2. I can't see any team winning. You know, Dundee United they've been decent since they've came up. Obviously, Chris Burke's been on fire. I think they need to get a few more players going before they start like kicking on. But you know, they've had a poor start, so I think it'll be 2-2.
Absolutely. And I think it's going to be a 2-0 win for Dundee United. I think Kilmarnock have had a really terrible start to the season.
Eamon Brophy's been poor, which they need to get him firing.
Brophy's been poor for the last season.
Yeah, it was I think it's just he suited Steve Clarke, and it's hard to say because he's obviously a good player, but he's just not been on it.
Absolutely. And next game
Which
is Livingston Ross County. I'll start with proceedings here. I'll go with a 1-0 win for Ross County. I think it's going to be a tight game. Livingston and Ross County playing on a AstroTurf Park. So it's going to be one of those. The ball's going to be up in the air quite a lot, but Ross Stewart, I think, will be scoring for Ross County. This could be his last game as well, if we're talking about Ross Stewart potentially going to Aberdeen.
Oh, Gogsy, you know me too well. You know me. I love that man. I love that man. Pathology.
But sorry.
So what's your prediction, Charlie?
I've already given mine.
For Livy Ross County.
Oh, Livy Ross County. Right, sorry, I thought we were out. Livy Ross County. I haven't got a clue. I don't know. I'm gonna go for a Ross County. I'm gonna go for a Ross County win. 2-0 Ross County.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And Coby, what are you saying?
I'm agreeing with Charlie. I'm going 2-0 Ross County as well. You know, I think
wise decision.
But I've got one thing to point out first. St Johnstone are playing the Europa League anthem. Not walking out to it. They're just playing it before kick-off during the warm-ups. Trying to listen in the other minute. I want to try to see if you can hear it. Okay, it's off now. They're walking. Now it's gotten some break thing. I mean, Jesus. Why is the Aberdeen logo here? What is this trailer? I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm watching.
Every time I click on this live stream for the Livingston game, it just comes up as blank.
Right, well, I've just begrudgingly paid £12.50, and I can now see I've now got a perfect picture of the live stream from Kilmarnock. I can see the starting lineups, and I've got.
You'll be invoicing that to Gogsy as we speak.
Yeah, I'll find an invoice in my.
The invoice will be with you by tomorrow.
And the final game we're talking about is St Johnstone versus St Mirren, the Battle of the Saints. Coby, you can take this one.
Well, I must admit, I don't miss not being able to go to the stadium. So that's for sure. But I think both teams have not been too bad since they started. I mean, St Johnstone under Callum Davidson, they've not really. I don't know how much they've won, but they've not been bad. So I think it's got a draw written all over it. Again, I think I've only gone for draws today, apart from the other game. So I'll go with a 1-1 draw.
And Charlie, what are you saying? Battle of the Saints.
I was going to go for a draw myself, but as it's Scottish football, I was going to go for something like a 3-3 because that's just like something that tends to happen. So I'm going to go for a 3-3 draw.
Fair enough. I'm going to say a 1-0 win for St Mirren as well. I've gone for 3 away wins today because that's on my coupon. So we just
got back to coupon.
Oh, and before the games kick off, we're going to go straight to Aka Corner, in which I'm going to announce to the stream what my bet for today is, because that's a regular thing on the stream. So if anyone's taking any bets today, remember, gamble aware. When the fun stops.
I will.
Whoever Broxy is I've been told not to get confused between Ross County and Iceland and Ross County Thistle.
Big welcome to
People Pro Pundit says 2-1 St Mirren. But I'm gonna say my accumulator for today is a Dundee United win, St Mirren win, and a Ross County win, paired with Preston and Portsmouth to both score 2 goals, and Arsenal, Liverpool, 1 corner each team, each half. That gets £800 back. So I'm hoping that is.
So is that Preston and Portsmouth to score 2 and only 2, or is it a minimum of 2?
2 plus, minimum of 2.
2 plus.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big challenge today. Dundee United.
Cool. Yeah. So I'm still trying to get the stream working.
If you can't get it, I mean, then you can get St Johnstone TV. Me and you could do a little swap deal.
I mean, we could swap. Right.
Must admit, I was looking forward to this game though.
Oh, sorry about that, but it's not working for me.
What game was it?
Livingston, Ross County.
I always somehow end up with a bad game, do you? Livingston.
Pay-per-view matches on Saints TV. There we go.
It's not on yet. That's why it's a break. That's why you can't get it. Oh well, looking forward to watching Ross Stewart today. I think he's probably blocked me on Instagram after all the DMs I was
Yeah, Brian, nobody asked about Rangers. We are covering the Rangers game later, so if you want to come back for that, then that's fine. We'll be talking about Aki's Rangers for about 2 hours, so.
Yeah, fill your boots, lad.
Yeah.
Must admit, I'm not too clued up on my Rangers knowledge, so. You got the other one. I'm just waiting for Verizon Digital Media to come back online, saying we will be back shortly.
Let's have a look. Actually, live.
What games Aaron got then when he comes?
I don't have an account. Aaron can just float about.
That's why he always comes in late, is it? He doesn't want the bad game. We need to call him out on that. I'm sorry, we can't have that. That's shocking.
See if Aaron ever comes in on time, he's getting the worst game. Like I'm not even drawing. He's
We
getting the
know what
worst
he's
game.
doing. I'm calling him out on it later on. Pretending to come in late just so he doesn't have to have any of the bad games. Watch him go straight to Dundee United, Kilmarnock as well.
Oh, definitely.
And he'll ask for your details for it, Charlie. So he doesn't even have to pay for it. That's what he did for the Aberdeen game. Shocking.
I'll put my details up for sale for a tenner, so he doesn't have to pay the full £12.50. But so at least I make something.
I should have done that. I should have charged him for the Red TV details. Do you reckon he's tuned into Aberdeen games now? With
Just as well, it's not Red Tube.
True, that's true.
Christ, they're wanting everything from me. They're asking me what my state is and all that. As if
That's what
state 51.
Team's just entering the field now at Kilmarnock. What's Kilmarnock's ground called, by the way? I'm not.
What?
I said the teams are coming onto the field at Kilmarnock, and then I said, what's Kilmarnock's ground called?
Rugby Park, mate.
Rugby Park. The football stadium.
Nice one.
Right, I've just ticked all the marketing boxes as well.
This is the part of the stream where I pull out an old ticket and talk about it for a bit, because wait for the game. Oh, the game's kicked off 90 seconds ago and I've got it. I'm sorry. If this is the camera angle, I cannot watch this. If this is the camera angle, I refuse. Is this on Sky Sports? This game? Surely not. Bloody hell! This is pixels. This is FIFA 08 stuff. This bloody hell. Sorry, I need to get a better stream. No chance. No chance. I'm sitting through that. Let's go on to Livy TV then. Oh my god.
Do you not want exclusive interviews and behind the scenes content from St Johnstone?
See, if you pay £12.50, you get pristine quality video here.
Well, I'm trying to find that, but it's
Livingston. Here we go. Now we're. Oh god, this isn't any better. Gogsy, you've gotten off the hook here as well. I can't even. Jeez, I might need some glasses for this game. Oh my god.
Where's the pay-per-view? Just tell me where I can. Anyone in the comments watching the St Johnstone game, tell me how to get the pay-per-view.
I'll nominate myself to watch the St Johnstone game until you find it.
We're just not going to have one of the games. This is why I like having four. This is absolutely superb.
Oh.
Superb content.
Need to invest in the fire stick. It's a thing of beauty.
I'm definitely doing.
You know what they say? Once you go fire stick, you never look back.
Yeah, definitely. That's what they all say.
Yeah, well-known phrase that, like.
Well-known phrase. Once you go fire stick, you never go back.
True that. He's a beast. Him. I say this every stream, but he's their best player. I can't remember his name. Is it Marias? That's the one. He's tiny, but he's built. He's not the tallest, but bloody hell. Oh, Richard Tate just chopped a boy.
Aye, Richard Tate loves his Ronaldo chops.
I know. And I can tell he's done it twice in about 2 minutes. I must admit, without fans and especially without the fan audio and the St Johnstone commentators, it sounds like I'm watching golf or something like that.
It says UK monthly $5.99, yearly. Oh god!
Cancel after this game.
I know. I will definitely.
There's McGrath. Signed him on FM last night. Go on, my son. We should put Aaron on the Livingston game.
Yeah. He said he'd be back definitely for the Hamilton and Rangers game.
Yeah. Watch it. He'll come back for that one. But
definitely, because that gets the most views.
Yeah.
Brighton were playing Chelsea today. What?
When were Hearts playing Sheffield United? I couldn't remember. I was looking for it. Oh,
That was last night, wasn't it?
was it? I was looking for the result. Couldn't find it. Anyway.
I think it was just behind closed doors.
All right.
I think it's 1-0 Chelsea. Timo Werner just scored.
Is it? I didn't put him in my fantasy team because I wasn't too sure if he'd do that well.
I've not even done fantasy football for English.
I mean,
I
did it for Scotland. I did the Scotland one, and all my mates wanted to do the English one, so signed up for that. I'm like 13th in my own league in the English one, but no, not the English one, the Scottish one.
This is pissing me off.
What? St. Justin one?
The fact I'm not allowed it's just not working for pay-per-view. Like,
he's my favourite Superman player now. The boy, Marias, tank. Might sign him on FM tonight, actually. That's where that's Tommy Wright they just showed in the stand. Well in, lad. Jeez, here I'm saying O'Halloran is dirty.
Well, he did get sent off earlier in the season.
Yeah, first game of the season. My mum met him when he played for Rangers. But...
no, it's not working.
After this game, I'll try point you in the right direction for the fire stick of one.
I'll ask St. Johnson fan I know.
Hudson Johnson fans down for their details, like.
Lucky enough to be joined by my co-commentator.
I'll flick between this game and
the. That's probably best, but
yeah, every so often. No, we'll go. Any questions in the comments right now while the games are all boring?
I'll check them now.
Alright.
So, I'm getting bored of this guy. Really bored of this. Let's see. Coby, what is your favourite away day? I think we've covered this in every stream.
Well, obviously Dundee United. Out the ones I've been to, I've only been to Ibrox once, and we got pumped. So we got pumped 5-0 last season, so it wasn't a good start. Probably Hibs or Hearts away, but also not now. Well, I like Dundee United. I like both Dundees because it's closer and it's not about 3 hours away. So yeah, I'd either say any one of the Edinburgh teams or Dundee teams. So
Charlie, you've probably been to quite a lot of different grounds that no one's actually heard of up on this stream. Surely you can give us a good away day.
My favourite away day, I think, out of the teams who we regularly play, has got to be York City. That's good. That's a good away day. I mean, from here as well, because it's not all too far away. It's only like 2 hours at most. You go there, the ground's like not that far of a walk. It's right in the city centre. It'll be a bit different though from this coming season, because obviously with them not playing at Bearden Crescent anymore, they've moved to the York Community Stadium, something like that. I think they've called it. So that it'll be a shame. I mean, it looks. I say it looks nice enough. I'm not a massive fan. It's one of those stadiums with the multicoloured seats that they've just built, a bit like Brentford's new one.
About like McDermott Park.
Yeah, but it'll be a lot different. That it won't be as good. I think other than York, it'd have to be perhaps Chester. Chester's always, again, probably for the same reasons. It's close, and always because they're kind of like one of our local teams. We always tend to take a good following to Chester, so it's usually good fun. A lot of the grounds, though, the other grounds we've been to are just complete shitholes. Though, I try going to Braintree's Harloway on a Wednesday night. Honestly.
I like Dingwall though.
Oh, Dingwall's class.
Or I've been to Fir Hill as well. I like that. I've only been once though.
Were you at the 6-0 game?
Yeah, I was at the one. That was the one where Scott Wright bagged the hat trick, wasn't it?
Aye.
Yeah, I was there. What a game! And then I was at another one where Andrew Constantine scored as well, but I don't remember that one. I was quite little. That was like my second away game. That, but
Charlie supports Southport for those who missed out earlier on.
what would you say though, Gogsy? Because you've probably had a few in the Betfred Cup group stage as well.
Yeah, the best away day in Scotland, I'd say it's Stranraer.
I've
But
never been.
for me, overall, it's got to be San Marino.
Oh. The Europa League. Oh, if we're counting European games, Burnley. I thought it was just Scotland, but Burnley was the best. I'll never beat that. My dad was at Groningen, and he says that was better, but I don't
It's
think.
better because it's on the continent. That's why.
True. It was just like that was the first Europa League away day I was at, and just the whole day, like it was outside the stadium. You know, like they've got like that little cricket ground, but right outside the stadium, there's just Aberdeen fans out there from like,
oh my god,
like early on, just drinking.
Even if they're 2-0 up against Portsmouth.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're missing Ross McCrory. That's what it is.
Aye,
BBC still thinks it's 0-0.
We were after another one of their players apparently. We were before, but we're not now. Obviously, it was in January. It was that Ronan Curtis.
Oh, Ronan Curtis, he's a good player.
Yeah, we were wanting him in January, and like it was like a swap deal. I think we're gonna loan them Conor McLennan and then give them a bit of money, but we're not now. Never even. They just turned it down on the spot. And then I remember I saw he got didn't he get like a team of the season?
Yeah, he had a team of the season card.
Yeah.
What's the away day for me? It's definitely McDermott Park.
Yeah. Well, I'd say Hamlin for me. Obviously that's your derby, so it will be bad for you.
I've said it before, I'll say it again, I do not care about Hamilton.
True. Fair enough, but no, for me it's got to be the Fountain and Youth, New Douglas or whatever they want to call it now. But no, St Johnston's closer for me. Like, again, well, sometimes it is because when I drive down, or my dad drives down, it is. But if you got like a train or a bus down, then you got to walk a fair bit. But no, I'd say for me Hamilton. I've only been once, and I don't look forward to going again.
Yeah. So for me, St Johnston or Livingston, because Livingston's a massive trek as well. Yes, 1-0 Preston. Come on.
Oosh, get in.
Oosh,
Who scored against Stockley?
I'll have a look.
Please, Stockley.
I'm calling it to be Daniel Johnson.
Just remember him absolutely obliterating Kieran Tierney's teeth. Right into Rosette.
Nah, Maguire's playing up front for Preston.
Is it?
And then it's like 3 behind them.
Time for me
Backwise
to
and
switch to Livy. 0-0. Back to St Johnston. The game looks very boring. Jesus,
Connor
I was bigging
Ripley,
up.
goal for Preston, played for us.
I was bigging up Marias, and then he just went and gave the ball away. And St George's had a good chance, but no, I'd say worst away day. Hamlin.
Definitely. Comment section, what is the worst away day?
A lot of people say Aberdeen's a bad away day, Cogsy. I'd like to get your take on that. 'Cause obviously-
I enjoy going up to Aberdeen. It's a usually a pleasant train journey up. Get a few cans for the train, and then see for the game Louis Moult scored twice up at yours. We went 2-0.
Don't remember of it.
I met Declan and a different Charlie in Dundee, and we got the train up. We had a Greg's and we had so many cans on the train, and then we're exiting the station. And
was that the Union Square bit?
Yeah, we're out at Union Square, and then Charlie, in the middle of Union Square, cracks open a tinny, and we're like, "Why are you drinking in public? You cannot do that." And he was sitting, and then he hid behind a bush on the main street.
Jesus.
You know how you've got that wee, like, the crossroads that's like right next to the harbour at Aberdeen?
Oh, I know exactly where you are. Is that near the... That's near, like, the view bit.
Yeah, he was sitting, crouching, just tanning his tinny, just to make sure it was finished. And then... it was so funny. And then we get up to the golf course opposite Petoskey, and he cracks open another one.
Jesus.
It's just like, what's going on here?
But, Union Square, the staff there, they're very staunch. Some
Who's
boys.
this guy? Who's this guy? I don't know. Choice, but how's your name? Is that like Fraser or Mark or what?
Yes, Fraser.
Yeah. I thought he was the first one that popped into my head. I thought, well, I don't know.
Of course it's Fraser. Look at the name.
Yeah.
Spare man Fraser. I'm watching Dundee United's game, so.
Well, wait. You've been Gogsy. You've been to a fair few finals, haven't you? At Hampden. What would you say was the best one?
Best final, probably the League Cup.
It's the day out. It's the day out that makes it. I think.
It was Barkwise who scored for Preston.
Because I remember there was. For me,
remember, Andrew Fraser, we were 18 at the time, so the novelty of drinking legally was still very fresh. So that was 3 years ago.
Never be me that.
What day?
Was that the one that I stood with yous for?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, Mark was with us as well, wasn't he?
Aye.
The only thing about Aberdeen, I hate the away end. I've been in it once in Europe last season, and it's just the seats. They're very cramped in front of the. It's a mess, especially if there's like I don't know a massive Celtic when they won the league. I mean, loads of seats were broken, and like Rangers when they came up, we scored, and they ripped one of the seats out and chucked it. They chucked it over, the fence right there, and it hit one of the little kids in the head. So there's a lot of things that happen at Aberdeen away, but no. If you want to go into like finals, I'd say probably the whole day. Probably the one where we should have won 2-1 Celtic. In terms of the whole day, but my heart after that, I've never a piece of me has never recovered.
Yes. I have found a stream for the St John's and St Mirren game.
Oh, class. That means I can now officially
Super.
move over. I'm officially shifting to the Livingston game then. Great.
Thoughts on the
that
virtual season ticket? It'd be better if it actually worked half the time.
Aberdeen's one works fine, like the virtual season ticket, but I know, well, I don't think Motherwell's has been all that great, has it?
Well, it's never shown us win yet, but apart from the Glentoran game.
True.
Oh
Some
my.
game. Don't know. I don't even want to know what you got after that game.
No.
What was it you had? You had that. Wasn't it like a malt or something?
It was. I think it was malt whiskey. Yeah.
Jesus.
That was a new one for me. Like I'd never drunk whiskey before until Thursday night, and I thought, why not?
Well, that vase
That's
thing
surely.
that looked like the Europa League. That I can say that did sleep next to me. That vase thing.
Coby, are you getting out of class on Monday to watch the Europa League draw?
I'll try my best. Like I'll try my best to sneak to the toilet for about I don't know how long. I just need to know when the actual draw is. I don't want to hear all people high up speaking about it. I'll try my best to go to the toilet. Usually it's at break time the draw because I used to always remember it was just after ICT we used to always try to get the draw up. Because last time it was just before break, it was an art. Because one of my mates is a Rangers fan, and I was and there's a Celtic fan as well. I was begging they got like a hard draw, but then they got Copenhagen. Well, they went out to and wasn't like was it? Oh, I can't even Braga. No, Braga. It was them, wasn't it? Marvin Bartley. When's he making his
Goal for Portsmouth! Come on!
Who scored?
Oh, hello. Could be a goal for Killing Elite. Not far off.
When's Marvin Bartley making his pass to the mic debut?
2-0 Preston! Sorry. That's that in on the bet. It's taken 22 minutes and that was in.
Oh, the face is when your bet comes in. I would not know about that. I'm here advocating for all the underage viewers.
I
feel your pain, boys and girls.
Not troubled so far, Livy, for the best chance of the game around the 6-7 minute mark.
I can just tell by the commentator's voice that this game is awful. Oh, Jesus. I just know, Gogsy, secretly you had a perfectly fine stream for the Livy game, Mikey. I can't find it.
Did I?
I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe that was just
Or maybe I just didn't want to spend 20 quid.
Yeah, that's true. On Livy TV.
But we're sorry now.
You should ask the viewers and to put down in the comments realistically who you want to get on for one of these.
Aye. If there was anyone in the Scottish media that you'd want to come on Pass the Mic or Matchday Live, one of the two, who would you suggest?
I've got a shout.
Here, Ronan maybe scored for Portsmouth.
He may be busy.
Who?
Tom Cowan.
Sam Cowan. He's got a gig with the BBC. I can't compete with that.
That is true. Yeah, he won't come on to his rival show. Yeah.
Exactly, a rival show.
I'm trying to think. There's obviously the guys at Open Goal, but Marvin Bartley, but he'd be good.
Martin Boyle, God, Boiler doesn't like me.
Eh?
Boiler doesn't like me.
Oh.
Played FIFA with him once and he was like, your accent's fucking awful.
Oh.
It's a bit harsh.
You said, shut it, mate. You look like a squirrel.
Isn't it?
Aye.
You can't
I said-
really do a lot about. You can't really do a lot about your accent, can you?
I know,
Not
shocking.
really.
No,
All accents are equal. That's all I say.
Unless you're a Brummie, then anything but Brummie, fucking hell.
Martin Boyle, I don't like him just because of what he did when that for my birthday. I said, you know what, Hibs away. Let's have it. 3-0 Hibs.
Aye, he ruined you.
Honestly. That was probably one of the worst away games I've been to. I've not been to obviously as much as others. But
Ben Binnicum says Peter Hartley. He's
Oof.
away in India now.
Cedric Kipré.
I don't know Kevin Nisbet personally, so it'd have to be
I
something.
dare say he'd be a bit busy. Like he'll probably be playing half the time we're covering. Cedric Kipré. He was a tank, eh?
He was. He's like to move to West Brom.
Jeez, I remember seeing him play, and I was just like, I went and signed him on my Aberdeen career mode that night. Him and Mark Reynolds, it was back then in my career mode. Say, get Mark Reynolds. Oh, he's playing for Dundee United. Eh? Russell Anderson.
Anyway, I suppose I could try and ask Scott McDonald.
That's a good shout,
I'm sure he'd want to come on for Matchday Live when Motherwell are playing.
I bet as soon as you get like a ex-professional footballer, professional in something, you know how everyone, you know, Ryan and Dave would drop their one. Oh, come on, Cogsy.
Yeah,
You'd have cues.
I'd probably ask Ryan to come on at the same time because he loves Scott McDonald.
Yeah.
Man of the people. Jason
I'm sure
Curtis.
you'd have cues accusing people. Christoph Berra. I'm trying to think.
It's over the bar. Still 0-0 here at McDermott Park.
Still 0-0 here as well.
Aye, there's no goals at all.
Effie Ambrose would be so entertaining. Oh no, get Wilfred Bonny on because he'd get numbers in right now.
Oh, he would. But then again, we don't cover the same football that Wilfred Bonny
That is true. I don't think he'd be too clued up on it.
We've got a super chat from Ethan Abercrombie. 199, thank you. That'll be going to the fund for Kilimanjaro. One player you hate from each other's teams. I don't really hate a player from anyone apart from Rangers or Celtic.
I'm trying to think. Curtis Main, Gogsy.
Nah, I just dislike him. It's not hate's too strong a word.
Yeah, just like
People build up the stigma of hate too much.
I don't actually know.
Any players out there that
I'm trying to think. I do like Daniel Grimshaw. I do like him. So he's probably my favourite Motherwell player.
Liam Grimshaw.
Liam, that's the one. Yeah, he's my favourite one though. He's my favourite Motherwell player.
I would love to get Robbo on, but he's too busy for even an interview. So I'm trying to get him on a.
I'm still trying to think. We need to answer the super chat. So super chat. I'm trying to think of Motherwell players.
Like, I tried to get an interview with Stephen Robinson for like previewing of the season and talking about last season, and he was far too busy. So I can't get him on for that. Then I can't get him on for this. 3-1 Stevenage against.
If you could get one interview, I think I asked you this before, but if you could get one interview, who would it be?
Oh my god, it'd have to be someone in Scottish football because that's where my fan base is. Or fan base.
Yeah.
That's my target audience. But
If I could get anyone, I'm
If it was
obviously.
out with Scottish football, it'd be Peter Crouch.
I'm aiming a bit
Oh,
higher than Peter
Probably
Crouch, but-
Ronaldo, because
Yeah, Ronaldo. I'd love to get. I'd be sweating buckets there for Ronaldo. I'd be.
if I could get
I'd be-
Ronaldo on, that'd be my channel set for life because that'll get so many views.
I'm sure Ronaldo would want to come on the GOG pod.
Oh,
Sure,
definitely.
sure that's like his. He did the thing with Chris MD, and that's one of the best things I've ever like seen from football,
Yeah.
YouTube. But no, I'd say for me
This
I'd
ain't
obviously,
fail now.
I would say I'd say obviously Andrew Consign, but I just think he's a bit dry from. I don't know, so you got to keep it going. I want it to be entertaining.
Yeah.
So.
There's some people like you can get high profile players for an interview,
But then
but
they've got a
it may
guard
not
up.
be it may not be the best interview because of how they are with the media.
Yeah, they're trained and all that. Like Jordan Henderson, I'd love, or Andy Robertson, James Milner as well. I'm just naming the whole Liverpool team here, but Andy Robertson, that's what I'm saying. He'd be.
If you could interview, like, say, Gordon, if you could interview, like, Peter Crouch, say for instance, if you could only ask him one question, what would that question be?
Oh, that's a good one.
It would be the
What?
sweetie question.
I'd ask him what vegetables he ate when he was a kid.
So it's a good one.
Or if I was at Klopp, I'd not Klopp. It's got to be Jurgen Klopp, hands down Jurgen Klopp. If it was anyone in the world, it would be Klopp. Or if it was from Scottish football, Graham Shinnie.
I mean, I would ask Lewis Morgan on, but I don't want to invite players that have been on like Open Goal or anything like that.
Yeah.
Scott McDonald was on Open Goal, but that was about 3 years ago, right at the start. So that was like people would have forgotten what he'd said in that interview.
Players that I've asked to do like a little interview or something with, they've always been too busy, but then the next week I see them going on Open Goal and stuff for about 2 hours. So that's always a kick in the teeth, but I understand it.
I know. Thing is, with Open Goal, they probably pay their interviewees as well.
Probably do.
Oh,
Still no here, by the way.
what's happening?
Still no here at Killy. It's been a bit of a boring game really so far.
Not too much longer.
Both sides have had a shot each. That's literally about it. It's no side's really dominated or anything like that. It's been a bit 50-50.
But there is something that's happened at Rugby Park.
But for who?
If you try and get goal! Sorry, it's just come through on my screen. Man must be like really delayed. Yeah, it's 1-0 Killy. It's Kabamba who's got the goal. Oh, we header actually.
Yeah, Nicky Kabamba.
Considering he just got kicked in the mush about 10 minutes ago as well.
Brilliant.
But yeah, it's fantastic ball in from the left hand side. Don't ask me who got the assist. I don't know, but Kabamba was on the end of it, and yeah, lovely. Bullet header, fast keeper had no chance. 1-0 Killy. 29 minutes late.
You know who'd be a good lineup for this? For
What?
well, like these types of games, if you could get you, Fraser, Thogden, and Thogdad on.
Oh.
That's the dream lineup right there.
Fraser will end up starting on Thogden.
Probably. No, I would say. I just think he'd probably say like a joke that one of us would take and it'd be fine. But since I don't know, humour's a bit different from Scotland to London. I
Absolutely.
wonder how long they could
Yeah,
keep.
and Andrew Fraser. Yeah, literally, as I was saying that the game was boring and that nothing was happening, that was literally just as the goal went in on my screen. I think it must be a minute or so behind.
Yeah.
Well,
A
remember I
lot,
got
of, a lot
caught.
of teams here are because like I got that notification about a minute and a half before the goal went in on your screen.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Right.
So I've got to hold my reaction until
It's just
This
that
is a joke. I pay fucking £12.50 for this.
it was the Aberdeen Rangers game, was it? Was it you like yous were way ahead of me, and then one he said, "Oh, it's a goal," and then I had to like laugh it off, and then Ryan Kent went through.
yeah. As it stands right now, Motherwell are 12th in the league.
Oh, so much for third, eh?
I want Dundee United to win because I don't want Motherwell to be dropped as bottom.
Who'd have thought? How long do you think it'll go on for until Stephen Robinson is maybe questioned a bit?
Well, we've got Celtic tomorrow, so
Yeah,
don't think we can do too much.
true. I think if you look at now, managers get less time than before, like Sir Pochettino last season.
Aye.
Jose Mourinho now is already been slightly questioned at Tottenham. I can't wait to see their documentary. When's it out?
What?
The Tottenham one.
Tottenham one. I didn't even know Tottenham was making a documentary.
Yeah, it's coming out soon. I seen a trailer for it. It was just Jose Mourinho. Oh, it was funny. It's like if you're going to, I don't know what the severity of language on this this.
It's not as
live
good
stream is.
when there's not as much swearing in it. It's not as good in my opinion.
Oh, there is in this documentary. He said we want to be cunts, but we don't want to be good cunts. We want to be ugly cunts. Like what a man. F.A. Ambrose playing in his signature left wing back position. You love to see it.
Right.
The uglier McCrory in goals as well for Livingston.
Scott McKenna, I do not know personally, so it would probably be difficult.
Oh,
I
wouldn't have Sam Cosgrove on. Maybe I've heard he doesn't really like me. I don't understand why. It's not like I've.
At the same time, as much as I'd love to get a footballer on here, like it'd have to be someone I know, like or someone I've worked with before, because it's basically a 2-hour live stream, and that 2 hours is a lot of time to ask a footballer away for.
Exactly.
Unless you get paid for it.
That's all. I think that's also another reason with this. You don't want to just ask any random person on.
Exactly.
You got to be able to like have a conversation with them and all that.
Yeah. 2 hours is a lot of time.
Yeah.
I did see it's out on Monday on Amazon, but I don't have Amazon TV or whatever it's called.
Neither I'll probably find a re-uploaded version or something and watch
The
that.
Mirror made a change already.
Still no in Livingston and Ross County game. Sadly, it's not as the Hamilton St Mirren game was, where it's the most boring on paper. This is actually the most boring.
Oh, it was almost a short pass back there.
Jesus. Talk about being late. Where is he?
Oh, Aaron. Well, I'll message him. Find out.
He did. She playing up. Gogsy, thank you as well. You gave me an alibi for not going up later. I didn't. My mates were all asking me to go out with like Bum Eddie and all that. Couldn't be bothered. And then I got a text from you saying, "Oh, come on the show for the Rangers." Gives like, "I no bother." Sorry, boys. I'm busy.
Do your mates know about me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So,
well, it's a good job you're playing it safe and not seeing it all over.
Because they're like, "Oh, you're a YouTube star now," etc. Because
most of them, a few of them do. They're like one of my mates who I went to a few Aberdeen games with last season, and he knows he watches, you know that.
Well, lad.
But then others aren't really into. They're Aberdeen fans, but like, I mean, when Aberdeen are doing well and going to cup finals and all that, it's all good, and they're like, yeah. But when we're losing, like last season, we lost to Motherwell, and since we're fourth, one was like, call Motherwell and all that. It's like, shut up, like. They bought season, like most of them bought season tickets, and I knew they were just gonna muck about when they were there. So I was like, oh, I'm not buying one because I actually want to watch the game, kind of. So I didn't buy with them. I mean, my mate just bought in the main stand. So you know, it's they then stopped going after like 3 games and just never used their season ticket again. So
Oh, God. Lack of integrity there.
nah.
I'm still waiting for something to actually happen here at David. Still nothing's actually happened at all. But someone picked it up here. Nah. Boys running at him, but nothing's happened.
But no, I used that one as an excuse. So
The man just popping the ball about in the attacking thirds. And it's been cleared by St Johnstone. St Johnstone are breaking forward. 3-1-2 there. Number 15. Is that Wallace Duffy?
how's the Killer game going?
Oh,
Yeah, still 1-0. Killy's just had another chance there. Another ball into the box from this time from the right hand side, left footed the in winger with the header. In fact, it's gone out for a corner. I thought it went out for a goal kick. So Killy's got a corner now. 37 minutes played.
All right, I think you're like 3 minutes or something behind.
yeah. Right.
So, right. This is where I find out that Killy are like 2-0 up or something.
I was just messaging Darren, right? And I said, "Where are you?" And he said, "Bowling club."
Oh my god! I seen it on his.
You don't want to get a live stream from a bowling club, mate.
I seen it on his Snapchat story earlier. Is that some bowling club? Like, I can just picture him. It's not even. I swear, it wasn't even one of them. Like, it's not even like 10 pin bowling or anything. It's like one of that, like them, like old people's bowling thing. Like
that's what a bowling club. That's what a bowling club is. It's like it's old people bowling.
Not a bowling alley.
Oh my
god! It's not bowling alley.
Like, I'd be like, fair enough if it's a bowling alley, but the fact it's a bowling club.
All Ethan bowling.
Maybe he's trying to get.
Were you down in Newport that time with me, Tom, and Mark when we were bowling? I'm sure you were there. Or was it just me, you, and Mark?
Oh no! It was me, you, and Tom that went bowling after Mark went to school.
Yes, that was it. Yeah.
And I won. I've never won a game of bowling
because that came up on the on the Facebook things that happened like 2 years ago, or whatever it was. Yeah. I can't remember how many years ago it was, but I was like, oh fucking hell, yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but Livingston have just hit the crossbar from a cross that came into the box. I think it was from Alan Forrest, and it was headed onto the crossbar by Sibbald there. That's probably the best chance of the game so far. I mean, it was never trouble the keeper; it was right at him. But I mean, it's something. I'll take anything in this game, please. I've got a bad feeling Aberdeen's new stadium is going to look like Armadale or whatever. Tony Macaroni.
No, Armadale's a place, mate.
Aye. I've got a bad feeling it's going to look the same. Hope not. It will. I know it will. Aye. I don't know if it's the same.
I like the look of Tony Macaroni.
Yeah, some name like. Probably the best sponsor in the league. They didn't even sponsor them now on the kits, so, which is a shame.
Danger though from North County.
Oh, I think my mum's boiling the kettle. I'll put my cup through and get another one. Right.
Oh,
1 second.
a cup of tea. I mean, I'd love Sherwin Seedorf to feature as well, but I messaged him on Twitter and he patched it, so did not go doing well.
He wraps off the protest, but free kick
Just trying to get something to happen.
here for Livy. Forrest has put a couple of decent balls.
Just checking the comments. Fuck all happening.
Yeah.
Go to Julian Serrano. Delivers it in, but it's dealt with.
Stevenage still 3-1 up against Pompey. Preston's still 3-0 up against Mansfield.
Mm-hmm.
Flying with good ball as he looks for Gardine. And that's a solid tackle by Nicky there to prevent the cross. It'll be a lot county's through. Just a minute to go of normal time. Kane invites the big defenders forward. Chance for Ross County to.
Yeah, when he reaches half time, that's when I'm going to have to shoot, so I've got to start getting ready.
Alright, no problem, man. No problem. So just Coby.
Oh,
Good save! And deflected. It's gone over the bar.
Solid Caramel Galaxy as well.
Decent delivery.
I don't know why, but it's a fantastic save on the line. From the corner, St Johnson header. Nah, they're claiming for a handball with Richard Tate, and I would never guessed otherwise. Oh, yeah, that is a penalty. His hands are out like that. St Mirren got away scotch-free there.
This will take me on another thing. I think VAR in Scotland.
Yeah. If it was VAR, it would have been a goal.
Are you for or against it in Scotland? Though?
I'm for VAR. Yeah. Oh, hello.
Really?
Yeah. I think VAR would be a breath of fresh air in Scotland because we get so many controversial decisions.
Sorry,
Like your dad.
I think
So you reckon the quality of referees is that bad in Scotland that you think VAR would be an improvement?
Yeah, absolutely. Like if you look at the way VAR was used at the World Cup, everyone loved it.
Yeah.
Like I think it should be using it.
The way the Premier League has used it has completely spoiled everyone's opinion of it because they don't always run over. And
yeah, I think I only seen one check and it was in like the FA Cup. Like I think that the refs should have the final say as well, or like that's their job being pointless.
3-2 Stevenage. That's my 2 goals for Portsmouth.
Jesus, coming on Millhouse like, but no, I think the refs should. If they're having it, they should go over and check it so they get the final say.
Absolutely, man.
I think it's a good thing. My stream's kind of buffering here, like, but maybe Aaron's got like an old bird or something at the bowling alley.
An old bird. The bowling club.
Bowling club, that's the one. That's what I meant. Oh, I just can't. Who'd have thought when it was Dumbarton at home? Who'd have thought fans wouldn't be able to go? And I'd be sitting here watching Livingston Ross County. Oh, cheers.
Something happening, Charlie?
Not really. Dundee United have not long just had a chance. It was a free kick, but headed wide. Should have really got it on target, really. It was Connolly who got on the end of it. But like I say, he was only about 6 yards out, but headed wide. And that's about it. It's around 45 minutes now.
I have a feeling there might be something happening, though, very soon.
Right. Okay, right.
Just to up the look and quality. This is what Aaron usually brings to the table.
Hello. Yeah, 2-0 Killy.
We got the Turtle Beach headset now. Right, it's time to meet William.
Yeah, so that's Brophy with the goal right on the stroke half time there as well.
Has Hammy HD contacted you? That's what Tony Hero was asking.
Yeah, but not recently.
2-0 Killy. I like the Scottish Cup final. Rangers were robbed.
He's talking about the League Cup final, mate.
Yeah.
Have people really not got over that?
I know. Second flick up by Kilty.
People are still on about that, but you know the one we were robbed in. John Mitchell, Coby, your colours around your window at top, lol, like the colours of Motherwell, Claret and Amber. Wait, that's... Oh, it's the lighting. Okay, I see where you're coming from, but I don't actually. It's red, so shut up. I don't know, not like that, but you know, it's not Claret and Amber. I know Rangers fans still haven't gotten over. At the end of the day, they had a penalty. Should have scored that.
Right, that's half time. It's 2-0 Killy.
Alright, fair game, man.
That's what I don't get. Rangers had a penalty and they missed it, so what's the point complaining now?
Yeah.
It's not like the ref was 100% biased. Like.
Right, boys, I've got
Is that your way, man?
It is, yeah, because I'm going to start getting ready. Be getting picked up soon. So
Shotgun kill again.
Right, okay, you can go on that one then.
Yeah. Come on.
I'll flip between the two.
All right.
So, right, do you need my, what do you call it, login?
Could do.
Saves you having to pay, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on. I have to remember what it is now.
How was your experience with Killer TV? 10 out of 10 would recommend again.
In terms, well, quality, I've no issues with quality or anything like that, but it's obviously there's obviously quite a delay. No, I don't know whether that's just to do with the fact that I'm trying to stream it from like hundreds of miles away, but you know, so I'll probably say 7 out of 10 will just be better if it was more kind of a little bit more.
I'm guessing you never got to see the cheerleaders that Killy have on show. I don't understand why they've got them. Do they still have them? Eh? They still have. Well, when Steve Clark was around, I remember seeing the cheerleaders like welcoming the team. Aberdeen just have a bunch of little kids from the youth academy. Jesus, see that killer keeper? I think it's Danny Rogers. I don't know. He's came out and clattered his boy. He came out before and missed it, and he's clattered the boy twice this game.
Yeah.
Donkey.
Fantastic. 1-2 has donated to the chat. No Coby, no party. Absolutely spot on, mate.
I know. I don't know who 1-2 is, but I'm liking him. Thank you for the donation.
Right. I'll put my login for that in the chat.
A private one.
Don't
I won't put it. I'm not doing it in the comments.
Some Chinese spy will be watching this and be like, "Oh, let's have a look."
Looking.
For God's sake, it's not like Kilmarnock Dundee United.
Well, the worrying thing is, I'm using a Huawei phone, so
Oh my god!
You know what they're like for the security.
Oh dearie me.
Oh, I need to show this advert. It's getting me hungry. Browning's the baker.
Oh mate.
Right. Can you see that in the chat?
Yeah,
Mhm.
got it.
Sounds right. Boys, it's been a pleasure. I'll see you soon.
Oh,
Cheers, Charlie. Thanks for coming on.
cheers, bye.
Right.
See you later.
Oh,
my
the killie pie.
Right.
Oh, the killing pie.
You know what? I'm gonna try order some scran.
Right.
Do you wanna talk through what you would get from a regular Chinese?
No, yeah. This is the comments. The other boy's gonna take his comment back now because 1-2 because I actually don't like Chineses that much. But I'd get. I don't get them complicated orders. I just get aromatic duck.
Aromatic duck.
It's just duck.
Does it do Zumba or something before you eat it? Aromatic. What the hell?
I don't know what it is. It's basically ducking, like rolls. Like you put them in.
All right.
It tastes fine enough, and chips.
I need to go.
I'm not a Chinese person really. It wouldn't be my first choice.
Oh, you're Scottish, so I would expect.
Jesus.
That's the standard, boys.
Yeah, that's it. Oh my god. But
But
no, if I had to choose, like, I'd probably pick up KFC personally if I had the choice. Right now, I'm in the mood for a Burger King. I don't know why. I love their chips.
I'm really in the mood for a Chinese.
Nice. Oh well, what's your average order? What's your bulk standard?
People hate me as well because like I've got a really fussy taste. I
I'm
usually
really fussy.
my usual Chinese, right? Barbecue spare ribs, chips, prawn crackers, and I get an extra pot of the barbecue sauce.
I'm really fussy. Like when it comes to
I'm a
anything.
proper fiend for the Chinese chips. Like I love chippy chips,
Yeah.
but when I'm having a Chinese with the
Oh.
Chinese chips, they are
Yeah,
different.
they're too good, and then it's like a little bit of salt maybe sprinkled on top and a bit of. Well, what sauce do you like? Like tomato sauce? That's all. I know that's the only sauce I like.
Barbecue, if I have to. Quite a lot of the time, I'm a very plain person, so like sometimes I just give sauce a bye altogether. But I think with a Chinese, you definitely need barbecue sauce, in my opinion.
I've got a little story here. So when I was little, I used to when I went round to my mate's house. He was like, it was breakfast. He was like, his dad was like, all right, what are you wanting, Coby? I was like, okay, I'll have toast. He's like, butter. I was like, nah. Marge. He was like, no. He was like, jam. I was like, no. He's like, all right, just plain toast. I was like, yeah, plain toast, please. He's like, all right, cereal as well. Do you want cereal? I was like, yeah, go on. And I was like, what one? He's like, I was like, Frosties. He was like, do you want milk in it? No milk. He went to my dad. He's like, Jesus Christ, should I give him sand next or something? Because I just had everything dry. Honestly, I'm so fussy though. I don't eat sandwiches. Like any sandwich. I have bacon
I don't like
buns.
sandwiches either, so we're even on that.
Right. I don't like crisps.
Oof. Well, I don't like crisps either.
I don't like any flavour. And I don't like cheese.
We are two alike, man. That's scary.
Alright, you don't like cheese?
I hate cheese.
Oh, I hate anything.
The
I hate
two main
this.
food groups that I can't stand at all.
I can't stand the smell of it, especially the crisps, man. It's like quavers and all that.
The smell can be overpowering for far too
Oh.
long, and that puts me off.
Oh, I just hate it. I hate any. I'm like so fussy though. It's mad. Like
Oh, me
I
too,
say-
man.
great minds think alike.
Aye, true. Like I've taken down Just Eat.
Hardly anything. Hardly
Chinese-
any Just Eats.
And
I swear
the
there's like
only
one in
thing-
Aberdeen.
The only thing is Dali's Fish and Pizza Bar, and that's in Guardbridge. That's not even in the same town that I'm in.
And that's what I'm saying. Like Aberdeen, there's like stuff that's I don't get it because they deliver to like the street next to me, But then I type in my postcode, and they say they don't deliver to me. It's like, surely just make the like 30-second extra journey. Like, Jesus Christ, like it's just quite staunch. Actually, I've got to go halfway. Well, I've got half the time I've got to go to Union Square to pick it up because half the places don't deliver. Like, but Aberdeen, like, we're spoilt for choice with chippers. We've got, like, I'd say 2 of the best. The new one, Sea Salt and Soul, that's opened up quite near me. That's a banging chipper. Or the one in Stonehaven, which I rarely get because it's out in Stonehaven. The Bay, that's a.
I've worked out why I've only had that one come up. It's because the Chinese I usually get from is open at 4:30. So we've got half of there. And then everyone on the stream can chip in with whatever they want from the Chinese as well.
They always say chip in with donations to fund your Chinese.
Yeah. See what I did there. We'll eat it live on stream.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll probably have to have my tea on stream as well.
This could be a mukbang.
Hi. I wonder what I know. The Gogsy, Coby and Aaron, if he's here by then, mukbang.
Aye.
I think it'll be a KFC.
Rumour has it, Aaron walks into a room followed by his hairline.
Alright, boys, and then just see his hairline coming through.
His hairline comes in 10 minutes later.
Jesus Christ. But I need to ask if what happened for tea. I think it's a KFC.
Brilliant.
What is that?
Yeah. Oh dearie me. Right, anyone in the comments? We've got 27 viewers right now. I mean, could be a lot better, but I suppose nothing's really happening in Scottish football at the moment.
If it is, I'll just have chips or something. I've got news. It might be a Chinese I've got to have.
Oh yes!
It might be because
You'll
my mum.
Thai barbecue spare ribs, mate. They're absolutely fantastic.
I might have to because usually it's my granny and granddad that goes. My granddad usually goes to somewhere and gets something because, well, I don't know. He just comes in, drops something off for us, and we pay him because they get something anyway. So, they're out visiting someone in Elgin. So, we might have to go to the Chinese. It's only like 2 minutes away. I'll probably have to. Well, I won't walk because I'm on here. Saves me walking, I guess. So.
Superb. Fantastic.
Who will win the Community Shield? Well, I'll have, Chelsea women have just won it against Man City.
Aye, but the men's one.
Well, this is non-biased. I will not reveal my Liverpool. I think Liverpool will win it.
I think it'll be Arsenal. Arsenal win the one off.
I'll rate Arteta though. I'll rate him as a gaffer.
Tell you what though, I have just put on Spartak to have 9 corners or 9 corners.
I'm sweating in here,
and they've already had one in the first minute.
Cooked. I've got 2 of the same top, and I just realised I wore the same top on the last stream as well. I put it right in the wash after the stream. Came out yesterday, wore it for PE, and
brilliant.
Now it's back on this stream. It's a banging kit, like, it's a bit nippy on me.
Are you doing higher PE this year, or is it not 5?
No, it's not 5 PE this year, and then next year would be higher.
Right. Because I did that 5 PE in my 4th year.
Mhm.
And I did higher PE.
I think we can't do higher PE till next year because we've got to pass. It's my mum and dad don't understand how it works because when they were in school it was like standard grades and all that. I'm pretty sure. But now it's obviously your national, so
it's all very different.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure if you're basically the best one we can get right now is not 5, and then the one below is not 4. So I took PE not 5, physics not 5, modern studies not 5, and what's the one I took? PE, physics, modern, and
Spanish.
Spanish, that's the one. Spanish, not 5. And then I've got English and math, which is compulsory, not 5. So all not 5s this year. I've got the clean slate of not 5. So I think if I'm failing one, it'll be physics. That's not bad.
I
dropped all those
sciences as soon as I could. Like,
yeah.
In the 3rd year, I was like, I'm not taking any sciences at all. Hello, Ewan Milligan. Good to see you come on the stream. We will be going live, of course, for the Hamilton
Rangers.
Rangers game in an hour and a half.
Glasgow Rangers.
Glasgow.
Saw the video. What was it? It was the guy. Is that American guy? You've probably seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Aye. That must have been scripted because he's probably getting
definitely
battered.
was.
He's getting battered if he says that in Glasgow.
Oh, someone's come off at St Mirren game.
Jesus, I've scored here now. Like I've had all 3 games so far.
Yeah.
What was the game I started with? Well, St Mirren, St Johnston. Then moved to Livingston. Now I'm in Killie. Buzzing.
How do you think social distancing will work at football matches? It won't.
It won't.
When there's a goal, people will celebrate together, and that's the football fan culture.
It'll just be instinct. Say someone scores like a 90th minute winner, and the player goes to the corner flag or something. The fans are running to that
Everyone
corner
will
flag.
run to that corner flag.
And what are the stewards gonna do about it? Like they can't just, oh boys and girls, everyone go back to your seats. Like they won't. No, no one's listening to them. Like it won't work. But it's just mental because last Aberdeen game, I didn't even get to go to it. It was Aberdeen Hibs, and I was away for that one in Liverpool, so I missed that one, which is a bummer. But
oh, he's done well there. Oh, well cleared.
Still 2-0. This is it. I've somehow landed this game, which I don't know how I've done it, but I have. It's like Jesus. I don't know. They put some filter thing on this because it's like kind of glitchy, but
yeah.
I'm fuming. I've got an optician's appointment, and I might need glasses. Now I'm thinking I'm turning those down at all costs. Imagine Fraser. He's having a field day. Specky.
Accent.
Age. Do you want to sign? Did your mum and dad have to sign a form for you getting those specs? I'm turning it down at all costs.
Afternoon, Scott. 1-2 says Nat 5 physics doesn't sound great, Coby. I had to do Nat 5 Gaelic. Oh, dearie me, or Gaelic. Oof.
BBC Alba.
I would not wish that on anyone. The football pro pundit says it is not going to work. Fans will sit together no matter what happens.
I must admit, I want to see football pro pundits' credentials to call himself the pro pundit. I would like them to be sent in.
Comment where you're from, because in my primary, I've never had to do Gaelic in my life.
We've not even Gaelic's not even a thing in Aberdeen. Oh! Almost, that wasn't too far away for Dundee United. There was a shot from Butcher from the edge of the box, and it just went past the post. It's a volley. The keeper is not getting it because it's just such a sweet strike, but it just goes out. Danny Rodgers. Oh, he did get touched it. Sorry. Oh, didn't look like he did from that ball.
The back 3-0. But in my part of the country, you don't even get Gaelic translations on the road signs.
No.
Only on train platforms, train station
Gaelic's
platforms.
just not Doric's more used in Aberdeen. Like older people use it. Like, yep, I remember. That's the Dawn's game. Like, foods your dues, but never Gaelic. The only language we get is Spanish and French, but
I got taught French and it wasn't even my French.
Yeah, neither. They're kind of similar in a way, Spanish and French. It was, there's some ways to remember certain words which helps, like piscine. Of like, don't piscine in the pool. I'm piscine in the pool and all that shenanigans. But no, Spanish is all right. I mean, me and my mate, there's like a class of. There's like it splits off because half the class are higher, which they're the year above me, and some even the year above the, some are even S5. So half the class are higher and half's S6, and then obviously my S4s. So like me and my mate are the only two boys from my year that have taken Spanish. So we just sit at the front like mucking about the whole time. We do our work, but we muck about doing like taking the mick out the hires sometimes, because sometimes they ask questions and they don't know the answer, and we know it's like, oh Danny, we know that one. So it's funny, but
I
we-
forgot to add that there's been another goal.
me and it's mental. We played this game. Oh, ooh, we played this game last time. It was a Kiss Marry Kill Spanish class edition. No,
oh,
it's quite a small class, so there's not much choice. But
what, with people actually in the class?
oh, we didn't play it with them. We played at our lunch when we were out of class. No chance. They're the year above us and stuff.
Brilliant.
Clark have not here. Shankly needs to come back firing, because before the season started he was getting bigged up left, right, and centre, and this bit wasn't really getting that much attention. And now it's going on. He's not been playing, scoring. He needs to come back firing to get his name back in the equation for a big move away.
Yeah, definitely.
I can see him going to like a Hearts or something if they come up before he goes to our Rangers. No, I can't actually. I'll just probably go straight to Rangers, but
Well, imagine having to go to a Gaelic school. That would just
Jesus.
be the worst.
I don't know the difference between private schools and public schools.
Carl
because-
Tremarco's being sent off at Livingston apparently. Cheers the dugout.
All right. Well, if there is any people that went to a private school in the chat, please let me know what it's like, because I just picture it so different to public schools.
Oh, it will be. It will be so different.
I just picture like posh, like hello.
Hello.
You got to like, I don't know. It's more snobby, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't understand private schools,
But
because
I spoke to Fusion Josh about
yeah,
that.
he went to a private school.
Aye, he said
spoke
the
to him about
podcast.
it. Yeah.
And we were just talking about it. It was like, it turned out that public and private is like chalk and cheese. Like, completely
Especially in the ways that they would deal with like a YouTube or something, or one of your mates. Like,
different. Yeah.
I'm lucky enough. I've never got picked on for it. But me and my mates have like a little chuckle about it sometimes. Like, oh, shut up, Coby, you do YouTube and all that. But it doesn't bother me. It's just a joke. But I'm guessing private schools are just completely different, and
Aye.
it doesn't. But I don't really. Obviously, I mean, I'm not bothered about private schools. But if schools are free, I mean, are really the grades and all that much different. If you look at it, would be interesting to look at private schools and public schools and how they compare grades wise, because if a school's free and then you're paying like a lot for a private school, you'd hope it's a lot better. But
Absolutely.
I'm interested to see if anyone has been to a private school, especially in Scotland.
Yeah, by the way, I love the fact that Celtic fans are still trying to score points over me because they've
Oh.
only just signed David Turnbull and it's taken them a year to do that.
Yeah, no, you should be the one laughing. Like, he's not
I'm the
played
one
the game.
laughing.
Record the amount of money you have had.
It's a better deal for us than it is for Celtic.
Your bank account's laughing, that's for sure.
Exactly.
You still have. You were saying especially you've got like Polworth and stuff who's still good players. It's not like he was. It's not because it was a one-man show.
I mean, everything may have gone through Turnbull against Hamilton, but we lost the game against Hamilton because everything went through Turnbull.
Exactly, and you just have the money to buy another player if needs be, but
yeah, but I don't think we're going to sign any more players
you
unless
don't need
something
to.
completely disastrous happens.
Aye. Well, that's what I thought, but then Ryan Edmondson went back because he got an injury within like 2 weeks of coming here. So I don't even know what's happening with him because he's only on loan. He got injured and it was like out for like ages, like months. It was like more than he's even here. He goes back in January and he was out for more than 6 months. I think we're just putting him back to Leeds to get fit and all that. So I mean, he's still legally an Aberdeen player, but I mean, he's not really.
He'll probably come back in January then.
I dare say we'll loan him in. Thing is, I know what we're trying to do because we had no strikers and we needed one, but then we're gonna have like loads of strikers when everyone's fit because we still have Curtis Main who just came back, Bruce Anderson, but I think we were just worried about, especially with the court case, which I'm happy with the result of that. Bowling goalies, he's just been.
I saw you posted last night. Like all those players were going to be suspended against Motherwell.
No, yeah, they were, but then they're not because it's like it's a carrot dangling over their heads basically. So if they break the rules one more time, so it's until like February next year. It was the source. I just copy and pasted that exact thing from the source because it was like fancy words and then it was the Daily Record, and then I read it more and it was like Daily Record's wrong. So I went to another source. So never use the Daily Record. So because it would have been they'd have been fine for the Hibs game I read, but then it's the Motherwell. It's just like Ball and Golly got it worse, so he's actually banned for games. So that means they're officially saying, I think I could be wrong with that. I'm pretty sure I read it. He got it worse than us. So that means they're just saying his was worse, which is funny because I was some Celtic fan was messaging me. And I was like, all right, well, I'm not the squad, so why they're telling you? He's like, oh, you should punish him like this. I'm like, all right, I'll just go and tell McInnes how they should punish his players. Like, I'm not punishing them. Like, I'm not in charge of them. Like, tell McInnes that, not me. But then he was like, oh, if it was Celtic, yeah, I mean, if the shoe was on the other foot, it would be completely different. And then I was like, all right, Lee Griffiths was at a party thing. He's like, yeah, but it's not been proven. I was like, well, it has. Ball and Golly that night, he flies to Spain. The boy said nothing.
Right. So, is there anything happening in your game yet?
No. I mean, Dundee United have been quite good since the second half. They've probably been the better team. This went out for another corner. They've hit the bar and they've had a good shot, but apart from that, no. I mean, I want to see what they do from this corner. I think they made a sub. I think the boy, what's this? Luke Bolin from City. I think he came on. Luke Bolton, sorry. Oh, still there? Still bobbling. Oh, nah, it's up for a throw.
No, but I've got to phone the mother. I think she's out to Dundee right now, so I'm gonna ask her to get me a berry buzz from the field juice bar in the Overgate.
Mogsy on tour.
Mogsy on tour, yes.
Aye.
I'll get it on speaker for you.
See what she's saying. Sure, when you're back in your ringtone, will just be the Europa League anthem.
Yeah, no. It's not. Come on, answer.
Remaining resolute, dealing with all of these United crosses. Bolton. That's a dangerous one, but nobody was gambling for United, Mark.
Dundee United could get back in the game. Is she not answered?
Still not answering.
Jesus
I'm needing
Christ.
my berry buzz. I'm needing my 5 a day. Come on. Oh, she didn't even answer. That's annoyed me.
And that's a waste, Alan.
The mum.
It is a waste. Yes, you and Motherwell have got Celtic this week.
That is.
We'll be live tomorrow for that.
You didn't sound very happy about that. Oh, we'll be live tomorrow. Is Ryan coming on for that one?
I don't even know. He's not. He said he'll tell me if he is, but he doesn't know. So that's a probably a no.
Genie captain, man. Go on, Hearts. He's in my fantasy team because he done well against St Johnson. He's done nothing since. I still. He's one of those players. Every fantasy league I've ever done, I take them out and then they go and bag a hat trick in the next game.
Oh, I know. It always happens. Come on, mother. It's a goal for Livingston.
Is it? I'll switch over quickly and check. But
It's a shite day for the away teams.
is it?
With the point they currently have,
Oh well, I want to see the goal here then.
whether Liverpool will still have that one at the end of the 90 minutes.
There's no scoreboard. That's so annoying. That.
Livingston, really. Bartley.
John Guthrie with the goal.
Oh. Well, I'm probably going to see it here. I mean, I don't know because they don't have a scoreboard, but I think this is going to be it.
Forrest. Good tricky feet.
Corner, it's a corner. So, corner for Livy.
We got to make one of these count.
So, you know, this could be a goal. Here, they could go down this season if they keep playing the way they are.
Only one back for Livingston.
Not been great.
Serrano looked to go short again, he does.
Says,
Oh, yeah, go for Livy.
was it a header from a corner?
It was a header. It was a header from across. The corner was like played short and all that. Gary
Probably.
Holt, what a man.
See, usually I would say 3-0 Celtic, but because how poor our manager and defence is, 2-1 Motherwell or 2-1 Celtic last minute winner. Probably 2-1
How
Celtic.
poor your manager is. I mean, if you want to do a swap,
I mean, Celtic were the best team in the world last Friday,
I know.
and then give it a week, and they're the worst team in the world.
Exactly.
How football is it?
Oh, I thought he was on about Motherwell's manager. I was ready to say, I'm not swapping. I'll keep making his thanks. Don't know, man. I mean, put any manager in charge really with that squad and that budget. Ronnie Daly, I wouldn't like. I mean, he just done it.
It's a good save from the keeper.
Marvin Bartley with his absolute strength there. Oh, he's down injured. No.
Who?
Is that-
Marvin Bartley?
Marvin Bartley's down.
No, he's a friend
might
of the
have to-
channel. He can't be injured.
Where?
Oh, no.
No, Marv.
No, Marv.
Oh, he's back up. He's back up. There we go.
Oh, that's good then.
He's just, he's running. He's a warrior. Like, big up Marv. I was going to say, if he got injured, then that's his chance to come on. Like,
I have Marvin Bartley in my dream team. Oh, that's got to be a yellow card at least.
all right, I'm turning back on the Dundee United.
Johnson running forward, and number 14, I think it's McCausland, basically halves him.
Oof. Dundee here. I was so looking forward to Dundee United away this season. I was so looking forward to loads of games because I saved up all my money from birthdays, from Christmases, just for away games and all that. Dundee United, and then some boy decided to screw on a bat. So
Wow.
who decides to screw on a bat? Who decides? You know what? I'm feeling a bit peckish. Let me go down to the wet market and just get a bat. Like,
Oh, wait, market.
I swear that's what they call it. But who does that? Some lad from Wuhan. Me and my- Honestly, me and my mates were just having some discussion on Xbox like not long ago. It got kind of intense, like, because he was like, "No, not never." But we're talking about how it happened. Like, someone said it was man-made, and one of my mates is really like conspiracy theories and all that crap. He plays for Aberdeen actually, but under 15. He was ball boy in the Livingston game, but. He was on about how he thinks it's man-made, and he said like someone like China did it deliberately because then they knew all the stocks would drop and they just go buy.
Yeah,
American
that's
stocks.
what I heard.
Yeah, that's what he was saying because he was like, "Oh, look, they just went and bought everything, like all the stocks or something." And there was another one saying the boy was just quite hungry and he wanted his dinner. His mum was working or something, so decided to hop down and get a bat. But no, it's just there's a loads of conspiracies going about. The 5G towers one, that's the worst. That's the worst one I've heard.
Yeah.
I think my gran had coronavirus, and because it was around about Christmas time. She had all the symptoms, like, but that was before it was kind of out. The doctor said it was just a flu, but she was like, it was worse than the flu because she had the flu before. But she's now certain it was COVID. I imagine he didn't intentionally score.
I mean, who would accidentally eat a bat? That's my question.
yeah, I know. What did he do? Just like think it was like a chicken or something.
Apparently, it tastes just like chicken.
Apparently, that's what I've heard as well. The boy from Wuhan told me.
Aye, the boy from Wuhan.
That's what I heard. It was like, "Aye, Kobe, it just tasted like chicken." Like,
Aye, tastes like chicken.
and when it first came to Aberdeen, one of the schools, like, well, this happened not long ago as well. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. You might have actually. The school, like, closest to mine, Old Macker Academy, like, they got shot, like, just after we went back to school, because there was like someone had COVID, so they had like deep cleaned the school for a day, but and then they went back the next day. I was like, well, surely as well that might be bad for us, because if they're going to Asda, and we go to Asda as well sometimes, we're coming in contact with them. So, but, oh, Hark's down injured as well. Oh no, who can I get in the fantasy team? Kabamba's got something up his nose. Harks is down injured. He's rolling about the floor.
Oh no.
The killer commentator's like, oh, nothing wrong with him. But he's just rolling about in the floor like. Why's Kabamba got some like, tissue up his nose? I don't know, but
Bad tackle.
yeah, Kabamba.
Is it that bad that I've just I've still got the St Johnstone St Mirren stream on, but I've put on Spartak Moscow against Arsenal Chula as well.
Oh Jesus, is that for the old
As
You should make like a segment of the live stream, the ACA. I don't know how it would work, obviously, because it's just on the site. Like, you should try to put like a trailer for the games on before. I don't even know if that's possible or
I
what.
would love to.
Mm.
I'd love to get that sort of high technology, like what True Geordie does.
Oh, his is amazing. The kickoff. I've got no clue how. I just see all that technology, all the different cameras. Like, I'm way out my depth. Like,
Yeah,
the boards, and he's got a cameraman. Imagine having cameramen for the match day live. That would be amazing.
that'd be class. Like,
You'd run
if we
studio.
could get a proper studio for it, that'd be brilliant. But
That would be amazing. But then we'll go to the football. So
yeah, Dan says, to be fair, we did eat horse meat without knowing. I actually like the horse meat though.
oh, I've had What's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? I've had snails when I was in Portugal.
Whenever I see something weird to eat, I just deliberately not go near it.
Yeah, my dad usually tells me it's like chicken or something. Like, what are those? There was one time it wasn't really weird. It's like Cornish pasties or something, but they were like sausage rolls. And he knew if he said to me, "Oh, it's Cornish pasties," I wouldn't have eaten it. So he's like, "It's steak sausage rolls." Why did I believe that? Like, when have you ever heard of steak sausage?
I'd still eat steak sausage.
That is true. And then he told me, and I was like, "All right, ate it. It was quite nice." And he was like, "Oh, it's Cornish pasty." It's like, "Oh, I don't like it. I'm not having it again." But I liked it. But it's weird like that. But then snails, they were actually all right. They didn't taste of anything. I wouldn't have them again though. It wasn't good the next morning. Had octopus once as well in Portugal.
Oh,
I know, but I thought it was just chicken fingers. See, that's another example of it.
here we go. That's for St Johnstone. Craig Conway's on the ball. Puts it into the box. Stevie May. It's 1-0 St Johnstone.
Stevie May. What a player, eh?
You went to my school.
Eh? Bloody hell.
Huh?
What a boy. Did you see the video of him eating I can't remember what fruit it was. It was like he just ate it in one though. It was like an apple or something. Downed it in one. Madman. What a player though. I felt bad for him. Aberdeen fans just used to rip into him.
So
Bolton knocked us out the cup years ago, like. But... Oh well.
Richard Tate's going mental at his defence.
Is he? Things you love to see. Still 2-0 Kelly here. For a second, Dundee United could have pulled it back. It's getting a bit late for them to do it though.
I've had an awful day with predictions. I predicted every away team to win, and it's been every home team that's won.
I said 2-2 with Kelly and Dundee United. I can't remember. I think I said 0-0 with Livingston and yeah, I think I said 0-0 in Livy game, and I think I said 1-1 with St Johnstone or something. I can't remember, but yeah, no, I'll try my best to sneak out a class.
That'd be brilliant.
I would ask my teacher, but it's the math teacher who I usually talk to Aberdeen, but then he does anything to wind me up, so he probably say no.
If he's an Aberdeen fan, he'll understand.
He would understand. But I just have to say,
in my final year at school, right, I used to say, I used to sort of stretch a lie and say, oh, by the way, I'm going to the Motherwell game tonight. Is there any chance I can get out the last period early? And they're like, why would you, aren't you just going because you're a football fan? I'm like, I make videos and I get paid for it.
Did they let you go out last period?
Hold on, the phone has just rung. I need to go get the phone.
Mogsy on the line. Don't worry, I'll entertain everyone while we're here. So, for the entertainment while Cogs actually gone, we're going to go over the programme League Cup final here. So, actually, teams: Jamie Longfield, Joe Shaughnessy, Clark Robertson, Russell Anderson. I think he's back. Click up this away.
Aye.
Yeah?
They'll be back. I have no idea. No idea when they'll be back.
Oh.
Okay. Right.
Did you get out last period? Oh.
Right. Bye. False alarm, it was my gran trying to get hold of my mum.
Did you get out last period? Or no?
Oh, sorry. Back to the story. Yeah, I got out every last period whenever Motherwell were playing. Like I had my higher PE performance, and we had a game of football, and we got marked in our performance. Mm-hmm. And I asked to be substituted for the last 10 minutes so I could get up to Dingwall.
Jesus Christ!
I got 36 out of 40 for my performance, and it was the week after that video at Ibrox went viral, and then I went up to Dingwall. It was a Tuesday.
The honeymoon period.
Yeah, it was the honeymoon period of that. As for the Europa League draw is out on Monday. We are going live for that.
Wait, 1 minute. What time is it? I'll work out what I've got then.
I think it's at 11 or 12. That's the time it usually is.
Alright, so Monday, you say 11 or 12. So I get in school about 8:30. I'll either have PE then, so I could say in PE I'm sitting out and then just go inside and say I'll pull a sore leg. I'll go to the toilet or something. Or if it's I'm trying to think, what time would my break be? I don't even know. Wait, I'm asking my mum because she'll probably know better than I. I've got no clue here.
You don't even know your own timetable.
I know my timetable. I just don't remember. I don't know the times I've got lunch and things. That are roughly like 1 and all that, because it's different days each. It's different each day. So.
Oh yeah, that was the same with me.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
I guess
Wikipedia.
It's either break, modern, or PE.
Oh, modern. Ooh, that sounds a bit daunting.
Modern studies. It's the new teacher, so she'll let me go to the toilet for a bit.
You can woo the teachers.
Mr. Rockin, she can. Hopefully, no one from my school is watching this, because then they'll snitch on me. I don't presume they would. Although the person that did donated earlier, 199, that asked the question about who we hate from each team, that's one of my mates' names. So I was kind of, I don't know if that was him or not, but well, I'm gonna find out. I've got what time is the draw? 11, 12 -ish?
Qualifying round draw. The draw for the second qualifying round will be held 31st of August 2020 at 1300 hours Central Eastern.
Because
time.
if it's not like if it's more at lunchtime, that's math, and that's the Aberdeen teacher. No way he's. Oh no! Look, you can't write this stuff with. Wait.
Which period is it? 3 or 4?
4. 4 is math.
All
which
right.
is just before lunch.
Oh.
Right. We're on the ropes here, so I'm just if it's Spanish. Oh, I'm sorry. She's a gem. Like, she'd let me go. I can explain to her, and I can go to the toilet.
So the unseeded teams are as follows. Because someone's asked, is Gordon Strachan her dad?
No. No. Although she came from a Glasgow school. Like, she used to teach a school near Govan.
Oh.
Because she was saying she worked at, I think it was like a Protestant school. She worked at, and like they were playing I don't know if you'll know the game Kahoot or something like that.
Yeah,
so they're playing that, and she didn't understand the whole sectarian thing, and she didn't know the words and all that. So she was telling us this story, and then they were putting in like words and names on Kahoot, and she had to write them on the board. And then someone came in later, like her man. She's like, "All right, how'd you get on your first day?" And she looked at the board, she's like, "Why are those names there? You can't have them saying that." It's obviously saying like, well, stuff I'm not gonna, probably like Billy Boys and all that stuff. But
right, so the unseeded teams, because Motherwell, Aberdeen, and Rangers are all seeded in the draw.
Mm-hmm.
The unseeded teams are as follows: Kukeji of Albania, Serveti of Switzerland, Aris Thessaloniki of Greece, OFI Crete of Greece, Ventspils of Latvia, Olympia from Slovenia, Lincoln Red Imps of Gibraltar, TSC Bachka Topola of Serbia, Nomikalju against whoever they're playing of Estonia, Osijek of Croatia, Gothenburg of Sweden, Hammarby of Sweden, Viking of Norway, Bodo Glimt of Norway, Progress Niederkorn. Rangers fans in the stream will be very familiar of them. FK Ritterai of Lithuania, Siska Sofia, Honvid, Maccabi Haifa, Kaiser Almaty, Neftchi Baku, Shamrock Rovers, B36 Torshavn, Lokomotiv Plovdiv, Botoshani, PS Glovici, Hibernians of Malta, not Hibernian. DAC Dunajska Streda of Slovakia, Laci of Albania, Renova of Macedonia, Toita of Albania, Boric Banja Luka of Bosnia, Svantil Georgi of Moldova, I think, Coleraine, Balatown, and Lokomotiv Tbilisi of Georgia. I think there's a goal at Rugby Park.
Oh, well, it's going to be for Dundee United because they're on the attack.
You think?
I think. Unless they're through over the top of the Killie defence here. Oh, he's taking on Binda boy. No, it's not. Killie have now intercepted. Now are on the break. And Connolly, you donkey. Kabamba. Oh, Connolly. I don't know if Killie TV are watching and you want me to show you what happened here, but
yeah, show us.
Oh my god.
Oh.
3-0 to Kamarik's first win of the season. Oh, he's been absolutely mugged off there. Pick that out. Thank you, Jonathan. I should not quit the day. I should not quit the day job.
Any names. But no, it depends what teachers it is. If it's my math teacher, I'm not saying because he always every Monday morning I work out when I'm uploading my videos. It's tactical because I know what period I've got math because I know he's going to play it on the board and that'll take up a fraction of the lesson. So I'm actually playing him. He thinks he's playing me, but so the way around.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's 1-0 Arsenal Chula.
He goes out of his way to sign out of his school account, log into his actual email, go into his YouTube account just to play my videos on like a Monday morning or something. I'm living in his head.
It's all right, Ewan. We've paid for Killy TV. Charlie paid for it earlier, so it's all right.
Yeah.
So it's not illegal.
No, this is not illegal unless take it up with Mr. Fire
You just
Stick.
put the camera on it.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was only for about 10 seconds, so I'm sure it's not.
exactly. I don't think Mr. Killy's.
If anything, it's free. It's free promotion.
It is. It's free promotion. We were promoting how good Kabamba was.
Exactly.
That is. Free kick for Chris Burke in a similar position to where the Hibs
Goal for Spartak Moscow.
I know it's not a goal because Godsy's not spoiled it, so Chris Burke must put this one wide. Chris, ever since I put him in my fantasy team, he's done nothing. That's what I might just put I might do like just a set like a Rangers team, half of them and take out my Aberdeen players and jinx them all. Yep, that was a shockingly bad free kick. Jesus Christ, where's Aaron? Like, just having a fun time at the bowling club. Ooh, bowling club.
Ooh, bowling club friend.
Must be with like his bowling club bird or something. Must fancy the receptionist.
Oh, definitely.
I want to work out where
Can't wait for the end of this stream so I can actually go for something to eat.
No, I'm starving.
I've not even had breakfast today.
Neither. I had a little breakfast. Nomadic pot things because I had my paper on, so I was in a rush. But no, I'll look in it because I'd as soon as the draws on, I'd not come for the you know the big wigs speaking and all that beforehand. I'd just be on for the draw, and then as soon as it, what's your thoughts on the draw, Coby?
Probably best go out about 20 past 12.
Yeah. And then after the draw, you'd ask me, Coby, what's your thoughts on the draw? Smashing. And then I go back into class. Smashing. Smashing. J-bye. I just beg it's not math. French or break. Break especially, but then it might not because I'm going to have to sneak around the back away from all my mates because I know they'd be running behind me shouting things.
Oh, aye.
So I'd have to sneak off.
Absolutely.
3-0 Killy, good 3 points there.
Aye,
Still, Malumbu is coming on. Eamon Brophy still not scored though. Malumbu and
Brophy got the second goal.
Did he? Oh, I missed that. My error. I'll take it back, Eamon, if you're watching.
So he's not watching, he's playing.
Yeah, no, I was going to say. He's just sitting while waiting for the ball. Just on past the mic. Triple change from Killing.
Oh, Arsenal have taken the lead.
Oh.
Against Liverpool.
Am I meant to be?
Aubameyang with the goal.
Oh, Aubameyang. Good player, him. I'd take him at Aberdeen, like, that's for sure. That's unfortunate then.
I'd take him at Motherwell.
Aye. That's unfortunate for any Liverpool fans out there. Oh, Liverpool. There are away kits in the post, like coming from Hermes or whatever, however you pronounce it. Some kit like. But how's your game?
Oh, it's as dry as watching. It's as dull as watching paint dry. That's what I was going to say.
Same with this one. I mean, they're shutting up shop now. Dundee United balled it.
There's a question for you from Ewan Milligan.
Right, Coby. We're both in secondary school. Still, surely you're getting meal deals. I actually don't get meal deals because they're really dear from RS McCall's. But I'll tell you what I do get from my lunch. If you are wondering, because the meal deals at RS like £4.50, and I only bring £3 or something from my lunch. Like so, they're a bit dear. So I get a steak pie from RS.
Oh yes,
And then
I like that.
yeah, I bring my own drink because they're like £1.50. You don't need to spend really when you got some drinks the same at home and all that. So I'll bring my own, save that money, and then I get like depends what I'm feeling. RS usually have that £1 section, so I'll see what there is. There's sometimes like Skittles or maybe a bit of fruit pastels or something. So I usually get that. That's my lunch. Sometimes we go to Asda, get a little Subway. And they get the meal deal there. I get my Subway order. I don't know if you like Subways, Gogsy. This is the only sandwich I eat.
Yeah.
Subways. But they're very dear, so I don't rarely go there. I rarely go there. Sorry. I get hot Italian bread, toasted, no cheese, with chicken and then tomato, and then a double chocolate cookie.
Interesting.
I know. Very interesting. Oh. Kelly score here, dude. I can tell by your face, I do. I can see when you're sitting there. Oh! What a goal from McKenzie! I need to show you this goal. I can't not. And it would be rude not. It would be very rude not to. Right, here we go.
Go on then. 4-0 to Kilmarnock. I can only just see it. Oh, pick that out.
What a goal.
Oh my.
McKenzie. He used to always score against us. What a game. 4-0. Here.
Where's I'm assuming it's Motherwell. Motherwell's in North Lanarkshire, mate. Just south of Glasgow.
Yeah. You might have passed there a few times, like. Stop past like a chipper.
Kilmarnock are absolute don't.
I think I've only been to Motherwell twice. Like, just not even just go to the games, like just in Motherwell twice.
Mad. Oh, I'm starving, man.
Same. Hank Morgan. Oh, is that Peter Paul it down? Oh no.
Coby, do you fancy coming on for the Scotland games?
Oh, I'll be on for Scotland games.
Oh, superb. We're doing an international 6-day bender.
Oof. What times are the games? Because if it's at school, because I remember last time I used to have to rush home from.
No, you'll be fine.
All right, good. Because I remember playing Kazakhstan once and I had to. Game kicked off just as I was leaving, so I could do it, and then I'd walk home from school in the process.
Yeah. I'll get them up now.
I'm up for the Scotland. I need to get my Scotland top's too small for me because
I need to get you on top as well.
In fact, I've got the yellow away one. I never got the home one.
Scotland v Israel is 7:45 on the 4th.
Got this bad boy, but
why?
Reduced to £15 in JD. Had to do it. Had to. I like the new away one though. That's
Both
nice.
games are 7:45 anyway.
Oh, that's fine.
I got a parcel earlier.
Ooh. I got a note from SQA earlier.
Yeah.
What are those?
This, my friend, is a 512 gigabyte
Oh! Bloody hell.
memory stick.
She's a
Only cost
cracker.
me 30 quid.
Bloody hell, she's a cracker.
It's to transfer all my stuff from my current PC to my next PC.
I got this letter in the post from my friend at SQA.
Oh dear.
It is not my exam results that were.
Unboxing on live stream. It's only this, but it looks.
This was sent from.
It looks like a light.
It is saying. Oh, it's saying past. It's saying past. Of course it will. I mean, that's all you gotta read, really. Put it back in the box.
I like this.
Maybe. Oh, is my mum making another cup of tea? Surely not. She's just had one. Alright. Oh, the kettle's going. I'll be back in a minute.
This is waterproof. Isn't it?
I know. I've got to put the kettle back on. You making another cup of tea? She is as well. Another cup of tea. Bloody hell. Oh well, I'm not complaining. Yep, shutting up shop 4-0 Dundee United.
Oh.
What?
Look at his.
Oh, back from the bowling club.
I've screenshotted that for future reference.
He timed that one quite well.
Aye, he's just come back in time to go live for the.
And he came back for the 90th minute of the killer game.
Rough day.
That is. He came back for the food break.
Yep.
Well, anyone that's here for the Rangers one, be sure to let him know in the comments.
Yeah. We're not happy that he bailed on
Yeah.
us for the DPMs.
We will be fining him
Yeah.
a week's
He'll be-
wage.
Yeah. 32 pence.
Exactly.
He's just snapped me again, I think. What's he
Banned
said?
from bowling club.
I spy a screenshot. What's the deal?
And a picture of the. Oh wait, I've got a Steven Gerrard mask. Wait, 1 minute.
It's full time 1-0 St Johnstone, 4-0 Kilmarnock, and 1-0 Livingston against Ross County.
Things you love to see. I'm trying to look for a Steven Gerrard mask I had. Don't ask, it was for an 8th birthday. It's my favourite player. So I had Steven Gerrard masks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But yeah. Anyway, guys, that's the end of that. What are your thoughts on this afternoon's action, Coby?
Well, even the Dundee United killer game's been quite boring.
Yeah.
So, boring games. Hopefully, Hamilton don't provide that later. Hopefully, they change that and get a win against Rangers.
Aye. Hurry home, son. I'll message him. Right. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this afternoon's 3 p.m. supplement of Pass the Mic. It's only been the two of us because everyone else can't be arsed. That's pretty much it, isn't it?
It is. You know, Ryan and David have went their own ways.
Yeah.
With their one. Aaron is at a bowling club of all places.
Yeah.
And
Frasquandro is out on the Ramadan. The Razmataz. Jamie Ramage is away
Butchers.
in Edinburgh today. So, anyway, we'll see you in about 25 minutes or so for the Hamilton Rangers game. But for now, I need to go get some scran. So we'll end the broadcast here. And we'll see you very soon.
All right, bye.
Bye.